If you're doing any serious business work using AI, then having one AI model is no longer good enough. Here's why. The more and more we work on AI business implementation, the more we see different AI models are really good and better than other models at different things. Now, this doesn't mean giving your entire company multiple licenses, but it does mean taking advantage of the specializations and the strengths of different models, perhaps with different teams. Here's a couple examples we've run into with different clients. First, a finance or accounting team primarily working in Excel would significantly benefit from the Claude in Excel plugin. Every single team that we've deployed this to has seen tremendous value in terms of financial modeling, data analysis, and the dreaded complex cross-tab analysis. Microsoft Copilot couldn't even come close to the work that Claude in Excel could do. Things like color-coded use heat maps or rolling forecasts based on multiple business unit cross-tab revenue numbers. I couldn't even get Gemini Workspace to do this once I converted an Excel into Google Sheets. Now, the Microsoft Excel agent came close but couldn't do it as fast or as accurate. Now, speaking of Microsoft Copilot, it's not all terrible. Number 2 involves an admin team using Outlook for emails and calendars to set up meetings, create agendas, and doing minutes. Definitely benefits from Microsoft Copilot. The Microsoft Graph enables them to use Copilot to do cross-calendar analysis, recommend meeting dates, times, and easily do agendas and meeting minutes. It can also output agendas and briefing docs based on connected files and emails. The third example would be a shipping department heavily leveraging SharePoint, doing inventory management via CSV, and creating decks and presentations. They would definitely benefit from ChatGPT for Business. The company knowledge and sharing projects features have become so invaluable to them. Number 4 would be an operations team primarily working on their local drives. That includes document analysis, moving files from one folder to another after a certain trigger or task is complete, or classifying engineering drawings. This team found Claude Code in Visual Code Studio a definite time saver, and they're non-technical people either. The final example would be a marketing team for an insurance company that does a lot of content creation, presentations, and reporting, and primarily works in a Google environment. For them, using Gemini is a no-brainer. The level of integration for the work they do is unmatched. We also can't forget about data security, privacy, and risk tolerance. Some businesses we work with have very low risk tolerance, which means even moving towards an on-premise solution. A challenge in itself in terms of capabilities and resources to maintain that deployment. On the other hand, we also work with higher risk tolerance leaders who want to use all models with little governance. And that's also a dangerous game to play, especially with your data. But on another angle, they are taking advantage of all the capabilities of these models and really pushing the boundaries for their business and industry. So to recap, it's not about providing your entire company licenses for a whole host of different models, but it's actually taking advantage of the strengths and specializations of these models. It's really about picking the right tool for the right team for the right job.